How's it going, guys? This week I'm making a charging station that can hold your phone while it's charging, some sunglasses, and a couple of watches on top. If you guys want to see how this project is made, stay tuned and I'll be glad to show you. So for this project, I'm going to be using a 1x6 piece of maple. This is about 4.5 feet long, but I'm only going to be using about 3 feet of it. I'm going to start by rough cutting 2 pieces at my table saw, and then I'll glue those together. That's going to give me my really wide board and about 14 inches long or less. And then I'm going to go ahead and rough cut another board, and that's going to be the board that slides into the bottom portion of it. So let's go ahead and make these cuts, and then I'll glue up the bigger size board. And now I'm just gonna add some glue on the edge. So the glue in that bottle is getting really thick, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with a brush. And then just tighten them down. Now that my CNC machine just got done carving this out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the kickstand. Now I do have this in the plans, but I'm just gonna cut it out on my table saw because I really don't need that for this. It's just gonna be a lot quicker to do on my table saw than watch my carve it out. And I was thinking, if you guys wanna make this by hand, it's very possible. What you would do is you could use either 2 pieces of 3/8 inch plywood or 2 pieces of 3/8 inch solid wood, and on one piece you just cut out the outside shape. On a second piece you cut out the outside shape as well as this foam piece here, and then what you do is you just laminate those two together. So the back piece would be right here, then the other piece would be right here, and then you would get that that perfect pocket cut out without having to do any routing or anything like that. Or you could just use a router if you're good enough to do that as well. So there are a few options to cut this out by hand, so don't be discouraged if you don't have a CNC machine or anything like that. But right now we're gonna go ahead and head over to my table saw and cut out the kickstand. So I have this all sanded. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is apply the Danish oil. So once the oil go fully here, so you can go ahead and slide the kickstand in onto the bottom here. That's gonna make the charging station stand up all by itself. And then from there, you can go ahead and load it up with your favorite gadgets. What I have here is my phone with the charger. I got some sunglasses on this little shelf down here. And then I have a printed off image of a watch since I don't actually own one. But all in all, I'm really happy with how this project came out. If you guys like this video, I'd appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget that I post new woodworking videos almost every Tuesday. So until then, I'll see you guys next week.